Wednesday. I haven't pulled out the camera for a couple days because I had a big flare-up of pain in my joints, my knees especially, my right knee especially. But starting to feel a little better, even though the rain today is making me hurt a little more again, but got shit to do. We got our little cart over here. You can guess, where is it? It's down here to put our little containers in. I got my recipe box back here. Somebody sent me, I'll show it in a video later. Somebody sent this candle. I think it's in remembrance of Grandma. I don't know who. There was no tag in there. I will show it though. And then Dad just got done cleaning Kitty's litter in the basement. She's got one in the basement, one in my room. And then we're going to hit the spice cabinet. I'm going to go through everything in there. Wipe it all down. Throw out the ones that are outdated. Make a list of all the new ones I need to buy. What is your staple thing for your spice cabinet? What is the spice you must have? I mean, I know we're gonna have garlic powder, onion powder, garlic salt, onion salt, paprika, chili powder, Italian seasoning. I don't know what else, but I'll be back. It's Thursday, not going to the car show, just staying home. Dad just left. He brought me some Mickey Donald's, which I rarely eat. I get drinks there. But you know how when you take a sip of something expecting it to be one thing and it's not what you ordered? I ordered a root beer. I took a big swig. It's Dr. Pepper. I don't mind it, but it just threw me off guard there for a moment. I haven't had a Dr. Pepper in a long time. I like root beer much more, but it's going to be Dr. Pepper. So yeah. And McDonald's has their little things that, ooh, I almost just dropped my Dr. Pepper. I gotta clean up a little bit of a mess. Hang on. Okay, mess is cleaned up. Luckily, it all stayed on the table. And I caught my drink before I spilt it on the floor. That would have been sad to drop a whole thing of soda on the fresh new carpet. But McDonald's has their little totes of cookies again. They used to have these years ago, and I would buy it. It's a 13 pack. You get a baker's dozen for $4.99. And McDonald's has really good chocolate chip cookies, shockingly. I haven't had one of these yet, but I saw in the promotions on their app that they're having the 13 pack tote again. I'm like, no way! So I said, Dad, here's some money. Here's my list. You know, then I'm a cheap person, so I just got the $1 McDouble. Got two. So, yeah. Now I'm going to watch a movie. I don't know which one. The Martian was good. Now I don't know what I'm going to watch tonight. I don't know what I have recorded. Maybe The Greatest Showman? The Greatest Show? Showman. You know, the musical. We'll see what happens. There's our old... I wanted to get it painted before I brought it in, but it's not going to get painted till the fall. Who am I kidding? But we scrubbed this puppy down, man. I'll show you how it looks inside. Open her up. We got those 5 spices on the top, a few in the middle, a few little things here. This is our little towel shelf. A few more things here. Then Dad put a few things down there. So we're going to get some spices here very soon. Hang on, I want to turn you around to chat with you. Decided to use the counter to stick my elbow on so my arm don't get tired. I'm thinking. It would have been funny if we had a camera set up yesterday watching Dad and I get that cabinet in the house. But he was in the back room, sitting in my wheelchair out there just emptying out the shelves, putting them in a tote, hand me a tote, then I would sort through it. And then I would get him in here to tell me what certain things I knew I was throwing away and keeping, and then there are other things I'm like, which one of these do you want? You know, that kind of stuff. And then I got an old rag, got it really hot, and then he went out and scrubbed down one side, and then I had to come rinse it. Scrubbed down another side, and I'd come rinse it. And then we got it all cleaned up, because sitting in the back room since like November, it was kind of dusty and dirty. And even when I brought it in here, I took a sponge and was scrubbing part of the front. He was down the stairs, and I was up the stairs, and he tilted it towards me, and I was holding it so he could wipe off the legs and the bottom. And then I'm like hugging it, bringing it in, and then I get it set here. I'm like, Dad, just get it set right here. If I can get in front of it, I can take it over there myself. It's not very heavy, It's just cumbersome. So he starts sweeping his stuff in the back room where this was sitting, where the dusty, cobwebby stuff was. And I just hug it and step my way across the room in my chair, and I get it over there. And I'm like, okay, you're in the spot, man. And it fit. Thank goodness. The drawers can open up all the way. And so, yeah. I was glad that worked out. Threw a crap ton of Old Spices away, though. I mean, some of them were just hard as a rock. Because we haven't used much. Here, so I think I found one. The oldest one I found was like 2008, I want to say. Most of them were 2012, 14, 16, 18. Those ones that are in there, there's a couple I need to get rid of. I'm getting some swap out, but the one we have the most of is cinnamon sugar, because we like to make toast with cinnamon sugar on it. It's been something I've had since I was a kid. And my dad would get in this thinking he didn't have any, so he'd buy a couple. Well, we have like 4. I'm like, Dad, don't buy any cinnamon sugar. We have a lot of cinnamon sugar. So yeah. Oh, I just got done watching The Greatest Showman. That was good. I don't think it'll be my dad's thing. He's not big in the musical stuff. I left it on there, and I'm going to warn him that it might not be his deal, but he can watch it. A little tiny squirrel out there. I think they probably wonder where their feeder is on the stump. He's at the stump like, where is it? We got to get a new pan. He gets like we'll get like an old cake pan, and he'll drill it on there, and that'll be his little shelf to put his little food. He used to have a round one, but it got thrown away with the old stump. He might get a pie pan. I don't know. But he needs to get something soon, because his animals are wondering what the heck happened. They don't like not having their stump there with their little food thing on it. Or a tree to perch in. We hate that our trees are gone. We hate it. But we didn't want to fall in the house. We are going to get 2 more trees that we're going to put a little further away from the house, out in the front yard. We don't know what we want to get yet. But we do have plans to get some more. Okay, we're sneaking up. Who's that? What you doing? Huh? She just came in the house. I came in the kitchen, I hear ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. She will knock on the door. She is not shy. So everything is in our kitchen that we're going to have in our kitchen now. I'm getting ready to work on my wooden recipe box. Let me get my old box out, and I'll meet you to the table. I'll meet you over there. Come on over. Old, nasty box that won't stay shut. New, pretty wooden box. It comes with one of these that you can slide your recipe in when you're using it, and it'll hold it here for you to look at. And then when you need the back side, you just flip it over and look at the back. So yeah, so now I got to get those into here. Pretty much this hunk. Probably take me 2 minutes. There we go. Up front are some of the well-loved recipes that my mom used to make all the time. I do believe I have them rewritten on cards, but I cannot get rid of these. Here's one of Dad's recipes. Where is it? This dill pickle recipe. I think he wrote this down at. There's just something. It's just on this little blue piece of thing. So yeah, these are some of the special ones in front. We have salads and cakes and cookies and dips and bread and casseroles, frosting, appetizers, I have no idea what's in there. Soups, desserts, pies, pickles and peppers, meat. There's hardly anything in there. Pasta. What's this? Some biscuits and muffins, candy and fudge, rice, veg. What's the last one? Jams and jellies. I have some back here I still have to somehow get into some sort of order. That this is my mom's handwriting. Yep. All right. Now What is it catching to where it won't shut? Okay, I gotta go. Ta-da! Beautiful. I think it's gonna live on that windowsill over there, actually. Nice! Made it to my desk. I can talk a few minutes here, then I'm gonna put all these clips together. While I was coming this way, the phone rang, and it was my cousin Lou, who lives in Upper Michigan. They live about 7.5 hours north. She's like, how you guys doing? We're doing pretty good. She's asked me questions about the house, and she goes, now remember, I said, I know, Mindy wants one of Mom's curio cabinets, and let me tell you, I want to make sure you understand this. They are very, very heavy. She's like, we know, we'll get some people up there to move it. I'm like, Kate, very heavy. I told her tomorrow we were going to Shipshewana, and she's like, Mindy wants to go there so bad. Mindy's her daughter, my cousin. Because Lou is my mom's, okay, how's it go? Lou is my mom's first cousin. Because my grandpa and Lou's dad were brothers. My Uncle Henry, who kind of scared me a little bit when I was a kid. He was kind of a gruff guy. I loved him, but sometimes he scared me. Kitty, kitty, yo. Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo. You gonna sit there? She's such a sweetie. Aren't you? You're such a sweetie. And then you bite me, and then I tell you you're not a sweetie. She loves to clean hands. I don't understand it. She's a weirdo. I'm still loving my mouse pad, guys. Hachaba! I love this thing. It's so freaking cute. It's freaking cute. Well, my cousin came over today. We did some bonus stuff for employees, but I showed him the new setup, the new Pride Central. He goes, it looks so nice on this side. It looks so much bigger. I said, well, there's not that big bookcase, so it doesn't look like there's, you know, and he goes, I like it. And he goes, man, you did get a monitor big enough just to fit. Because I have these two side things. There's one on each side. Hang on. Haha. So I had to get a monitor that would just fit in there, and I got the biggest one I could to fit in there. Hi, look at me. Look at me, I'm bogan. Okay. Okay. You're balanced back there. Did he remember that? I don't think I saw him there. One of Dad's jobs tonight was to take the invoice to the Legion because they rented a toilet. We donated the last one, and we said we can't keep donating them every time you have an event, but we'll cut you a break. I did give them $50 off, so they just owed me a $100 bill. They got a handicap one, and they're gonna have another one in August because it's all outside, except if you go into the Legion, you got to put your mask on. And they were gonna have some silent auctions. They were serving food outside. They were having burgers, I think burgers and hot dogs. I don't know what else was happening, honestly. Bake sale, which y'all know the Humper's gonna buy something because he's all about a bake sale. I like a bake sale too, but I got my McDonald's cookies, so I'm happy. And they're just as good as I remember, especially when they're warm when you first get them. Oh, so good. What time is it? I don't know what time it is. Let's check the phone. It's off. 6:04. I gotta take my medicine. Usually I take about 6 o'clock, so I'm not that late. I think once I get to talking to you fine folks, oh, she's back. I'm gonna lay down and watch some YouTube. Maybe play some cards. Maybe watch some Disney Plus. I'm all the way done with The Mandalorian now. But there will be a season 2, so excited. Don't know when it'll be, but I know it's coming. I think I saw a date, but I can't remember. All right. I'm gonna shut up, put all these together, upload them. I'll see you maybe tomorrow or the next day, because you know me lately, it's been not an everyday thing. I try to film every day, although this week I didn't do very good at it. But you get what you get. Bye.